Hello everybody. So as you can see in front of you, I have the Trolls Gargantuan here, the Mountain King. And I'm going to just do a quick unboxing. I haven't seen one posted up yet on YouTube. I could be wrong and somebody has already done it. But at this time I haven't seen it. And I even looked back on Beast of Wars and I didn't see it there either for a month, 2 months ago. So I figured I'd make a quick video since my friend had me pick this up today when I was at the game store for him. So I'll remove this because that was holding it, so you wouldn't get that glare from the light. So you get the box, pull out here, not too hard, right? Then there is a thumb hole. Let's see if you can see it. Right there, that little dark ring. And so you want to put your finger in there. I've already opened this up and looked at it at the game store, but I put everything back kind of in the same place, but probably not exactly the same place. People at the store hadn't seen it yet out of the box, so kind of just open it up and let them molest them for a little bit. I'm going to put a link at the bottom in the not in the comment, but in the doodly-doo. SchnauzerFaceMinis just posted up a video today of his Gargantuan all painted up. So he did a really good job, so you can see some more of the details and stuff. I'm going to link that video. Plus, he's a great guy, does great videos, so check him out, subscribe to him. He does more than just War Machine and Hordes. So it comes with instructions, so you can see all the pieces and where they exactly go on him, which is very nice proprietary press. Kind of wish they did it a little bit more. So if you look, you have pieces here, and you have this little lift up here, as you can see. So I kind of threw some of the resin parts in here with the metal. Just put that off to the side for now. So here is the Mountain King's cards, trying to prevent glare with all of his stats and his spiral tree. Here's the back with his enemy and all of his abilities and special abilities that come with him. Really lovely artwork, especially on the damage card. I mean, look at that. That's phenomenal. I was going to curse, but I decided not to. I'm trying to keep my channel family oriented. The pie plate, from what I understand, this is the same size of a CD. Actually, let's go find it and find out, because I've never gotten a battle engine, and I have yet to get a Colossal or a Gargantuan. Oh, come on, stupid CD. And unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to edit this, because I have no editing program right now, and so yep, same exact size as a CD. So that might be helpful for some of you. It's obviously got the little holes and stuff there. Base is textured. And you see this comes out, and this is where they hid the large bulk of resin pieces. So hand, back piece, and main body. So let's get this box out of the way. Let's get a little bit more of an in-depth look here at these bits. So you can see here is his chest. Right there is like a little whelp starting to emerge from his body. Excuse me. See him? Here's his collar. Can I give a 360? He's got another whelp right there coming out of his stomach. And yes, as he gets damaged in the game, he does actually spit out whelps. That's kind of one of the things he does. And there's a little whelp body pop in here. These things are all over the place. Obviously here's the smooth place in which the back piece goes, and that's got a Roman numeral number 2. I'm not sure why that is, but you can see right there some chain. So he's covered in whelps and chains, and obviously little rock pieces. Little holes and notches here, it's probably so you can get the metal pieces in. Alright, here's the back piece. That's probably why it's called the Mountain King. It's got a little miniature mountain on his back. A lot more little places to put stuff. You can see all types of little nicks and crannies and cracks and cutouts and bursts into the rock itself. Come on, focus. There we go. So far it doesn't look too bad on some of these mold lines. Oops, sorry, I was out of camera. Hopefully it will focus here. There's a little bit of a mold line, but it's not in a bad place. It kind of gets covered up. I honestly do not see any mold lines or bubbles in neither the body and the back, so it's definitely good. Let's go ahead and move the base because you've already seen it and it's nothing spectacular. So here's a hand. That right there is not supposed to be there. That's obviously an ejection. So is that. Really good detail. One mold line right there. Not too bad. A little bit of webbing there. Let's see. A little bit of a mold line going here. It's still not too bad. It goes along the rocks. That'll be easy enough to clean up. But let's see if we can get you some look at how much detail is here in this resin. Fingernails, palms, palm prints, the veins, elephant skin and elbow. Very well sculpted. Brighter Press is doing a really good job on putting these things out. Move the cards out of the way. Let's open up this plastic piece here. Here is one of the feet. Obviously there's going to be no detail on the bottom. It's going to be smooth because his feet are on the ground. But you know, you can see the knee skin or heel skin, little troll metal plates that they gotta have, more rocks, part of the leather pants that he's got. Here's the other leg. He's got some chains on there and more rocks, more of the belt. Here's the interlocking system here for the other legs. Some mold line right there. It's not too bad. So he will connect like that, like so. Probably a little cleaning and shaving, and that won't be too bad at all. Fill in some crack. And there's a hole there, and that's for the cape. Here's the cape that I was just speaking of. A little bit of flash there. Not too bad. Super highly detailed cape. Lots of little stitchings. Bunch of little patches. I guess when you're talking about something that big, it'd definitely be more than one piece. Some stuff to there to remove from the injection mold, and like I said, the webbing, but that's not bad at all. No air bubbles that I can see. Everything looks pretty much legitimate. I know you might see that there and say it's air bubbles. There you might say it's air bubbles, but I'm seeing this stuff everywhere, And on the back, come on, focus. So since it doesn't go all the way through, I don't know why it doesn't want to focus on that one. There we go. I'm going to say that actually belongs there. It makes sense to me. Plus it's on the other cape as well, and it's the same general shapes. So I don't believe it's anything but meant to be there. There's a metal tag, I guess, dog tag. I don't know if a Gargantuan would really need a dog tag, but you know, who knows. So here's his other fist, same great detail. So a little bit of flash, but nothing major. A little bit of webbing, but nothing bad. But here's right where the fist will go in. Let's see if I can figure out where it slips into for. There we go. So the fist goes in like that, and the rocks are kind of breaking up from underneath this Gargantuan strength. Good detail on the rocks itself, as you can see. Here is part of his face. Down here goes a metal jaw. He's got a tongue. He's got a scar mark over his eyeball. That's actually the little hangy thing in the back. Okay, yeah, now you can see it. First I thought, I was like, what's that? Sorry, give me 1 second. Fat finger's trying to get into a small space. So here is the jaw. Pull off a little bit of that flash real quick. It's metal, so unfortunately it's going to be a little shiny on my camera. There we go. A little cleanup and it'll look a lot more nicer and jagged. So obviously this goes here like this, and this is the full look of his face. So he's got a bunch of little whelps and chains that hangs on him. This guy kind of just hangs there, and it's kind of like flying around on the chains, kind of like a wee kind of thing. This one's kind of doing a little lookout, like, hey boss, over there, watch out. This one here I think is emerging from his body, from what I can tell, because of how the back piece is. This one's kind of looks like he's jumping around. Come on, let's get a bit better focus there, camera. This doesn't want to, that's fine. Not sure exactly what this guy's doing. It's amazing how sometimes this camera wants to cooperate, and sometimes it doesn't. I think it's just the metal shininess. I need to get a better webcam or something, but this is what I got, so that's what I got to do with for right now. And right now I don't have any editing programs, so I have to give this to you guys raw. A lot of my videos I usually edit a lot of the stuff out. So here's some of the chains. And then here's the last set of the chains that come with it. So that's all the parts. Like I said, look down below and there will be a link to Miniature SchnauzerFaceMinis Miniatures channel, where you can watch him paint this thing up, and he does an amazing job. Don't miss it. Trust me, you won't regret watching it. Well, talk to you all later. Have a good day.